Talking in there.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Like, you're the only person that needs to hear their voice more.
Just in case.
Like, why do you... You're the most self-centered fucking person I know. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fucking Jesus.
I don't know what's going to be
Are you not wearing... Are you wearing contacts and then fake glasses?
What do you mean?
Those are fake glasses.
No, these are real.
No, those are fake glasses.
What do you mean?
Well, what's up with you? Why did you come here with like 3 different outfits and like, hey, should I wear this?
Well, I decided I'm having an identity crisis.
No,
things have not been going well for me.
No, you can't have an identity crisis because I couldn't put it into words, but I too am having an identity crisis. That's not like the girl guy.
Okay, explain your identity crisis.
That's not a girl guy thing, right?
No, I don't believe so.
It's like trying to define yourself. You don't know who you are as a person.
Okay, keep going. Go deeper. And then once you can't figure anything out, I'll go deep.
Because I was like looking in the mirror the other day, and I was like, clearly I should be like a heartthrob of like Hollywood or something by now. And it's just crazy that there hasn't been like, I mean, except for that one guy, that one talent.
I'm going to let you say one more thing, and then I'm going to go talking.
No, because I'm saying things that are real.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm trying to fucking beef, bro.
Yeah. I was
looking in the mirror, and I was like, I should have had like more headhunters come up to me by now.
Okay.
Like, and I just don't know. Maybe I'm not like the heartthrob good-looking guy that should be in Hollywood being like the heartthrob. And maybe, just maybe, I'm like a phenomenal like second-hand man like Brad Pitt.
You know, I think I'm
Brad Pitt now. Leo.
If I'm being honest,
yeah,
there are, let's say in this world, right?
Okay, yeah.
There are people who I'm like, wow, I really want to hear what that person has to say unfiltered. Mm-hmm. And if I'm being truthful,
it's me.
I don't know how you got allowed to do this.
Do what? What, run my podcast?
Moments before we started speaking, I got nothing.
Yeah.
I also have nothing.
Because when you have nothing, I just...
What?
I don't know what it is about your voice.
What about it?
It just makes me want to...
People like it. People like the way it sounds.
No, I want to... No, it's not the voice.
You want to try this out?
No, yeah, very radio, like... The glasses?
Yeah.
Dude, stop. Why do you, like... Don't switch outfits. You have a very radio voice? Fine, that's whatever, right? Yeah, these are just clear lenses. There's nothing on these.
Yeah, I mean, you can wear them if you want.
These are from H&M. You just bought fake glasses from H&M.
No,
so not only are they fake...
That's a lot of money. Stop.
No, these are fake.
The fuck is your problem, dude?
Dude, and nothing's my problem. You're over here being a fucking phony, clearly. Where were we? Oh, your voice. See, you may sound like you got this radio voice, but it's like nails on a chalkboard.
Hey, how is everybody doing?
No,
Kiss FM. Back to you with the hits.
No, that's terrible.
Like that.
No,
that's pretty good.
No, that made me want to crash my car.
You know why I bought these sunglasses?
I don't want to know.
Okay, we'll skip it. Next. So, once upon a time, I have a story.
In Hollywood.
No, fuck that movie. I like it.
It's a great movie.
So, speaking of movies, I was at the movies.
Okay.
Alone.
Yeah.
Solo.
What was this?
I don't know. It was like a couple, maybe a week. No, let's take a month ago.
Okay, a month ago.
And you know this. I don't know if a lot of people know this. My phone number is basically a conduit for telemarketers, prank callers. Basically, so many people call me constantly. Most of the time, they're looking for Randy Belling.
Yeah.
Which is a whole nother story. Yeah, they're now looking for his son.
Randy Belling.
Yeah.
What's his name?
I forgot. So I got on the phone with this guy, and he's like, "Hey, Randy, we're looking for you. You gotta pay off like your debts." And it was a real person this time.
Really?
And I was like, "Hey, I know you're looking for Randy. Randy Belling, is that his name?" They're like, "Yes." And I said, "Well, they probably thought I was Randy and just like throwing them for a loop." And I was like, "Hey, you
This would have been a phenomenal loop that you would have thrown him for, though. Because, like, you explaining the entire thing as if you're not Randy, talking in third person.
I know.
That'd be a phenomenal...
And I was like, you guys won't believe this, but for the past 5 years, people have been looking for Randy.
More than 5 years.
At this point.
Dude,
and
it's been like since sophomore year of high school.
They keep calling for Randy. And they're like, oh, so you're not Randy? I was like, no. And they're like, okay, goodbye. And they just kept trying to hang up. And I said, wait.
You should have asked him.
Yes, no, I did.
Was this his previous number, or is somebody still giving this number?
So I said, how did you get this number?
Okay.
Like, can you guys stop calling me? They're like, yeah, we're gonna stop calling you. I can't give out the reason, why we have your number. And then I said, okay, what is your job? Can you tell me what you're doing? They're like, I can't give that. Because I was prodding, it's like they thought I was Randy, just trying to get information with them. And I kept saying, okay, typically, what time do you guys call from? I was just trying to get any information I can.
Tell you what, you full on probably seemed like, what's his fucking name? He's like, I don't know who you are, what you're doing,
but I will find you.
I will find you,
and I will kill you.
Yes, that's who they probably thought you were. They were like, oh fuck, Randy Belling has gone rogue. Yeah. Randy Belling is rogue, and then they probably were like, did you hear any sirens in the background? Because you probably did.
Yes.
Because they probably hit the button. Randy Belling is off the rails. Because maybe you are Randy Belling.
You know what? At this point, I am, or his son. And I don't know. There's just this guy in the run on the law, and he keeps giving my number to the IRS like it's me.
No, you know what it might be is you may have been like prior Randy Belling, and then
in a different life,
and then they wiped your mind.
Wow. Okay.
And you were like too fucking like crazily good.
Sure.
Because I see hints of it, like in your martial arts, like your technique, in most things that you do. I see like this killer instinct in you. Always.
Yeah.
Almost always.
Well, that's the fucking stupidest thing I've ever heard. But let's keep going with it.
You think I'm joking right now, but I see very little glimpses of it. Like right now.
I think it's stupid. And you didn't let me finish. Why it's the stupidest thing? It's because all of that is in me, and I know that. That's not what. That's not what's stupid. What's stupid is that you think I don't know that I can just bring it out whenever.
See, but did you know that you were Randy Belling?
Well,
did you know that Randy Belling was a CIA agent that was cleared to kill?
I did hear about that. All of this story is just a build up for the real story I wanted to tell.
Okay.
I just wanted to explain I am constantly getting called for Randy Belling. The second reason why I'm constantly getting called is you gave my phone number to a Discord of over 1,000 people. If you've heard before.
But for context,
yes.
I called you 5 times.
Sure.
Really had something important to talk about. It eludes me now because it probably wasn't that important. But when I think that I have something important to talk about, oh man, does it supersede everything that's going on at the time. Stop changing glasses.
Just tell the story. Yeah. What the fuck is wrong with you?
And because it was so important to me and you didn't answer, it pissed me off so much that a Discord of 1,800 people, I typed @here, which gets the attention of everybody. It shows up as a ping.
Yeah.
Everybody gets a 1, so they have to clear the notification. And I typed your phone number. Area code and all.
Yes.
And after that, you are receiving nonstop calls, prank calls. You didn't know for like 3 weeks. And then I go, hey, have you been getting calls recently or anything? And you go, every single day.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
For the last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I have been getting harassed.
Yeah.
People calling me, prank calling me. Somebody might even be paying for this service that is prank calling me.
Oh, yeah. Well, I had figured out that because it was one of those crank callers that it's like randomly
like you'll have like a random person, like some like clearly like ghetto dude going, hey, did you fuck my girl?
Yeah.
I know you fucked my girl.
Did you kick my dog? This is like early 2000s, like prank calls, and these people were doing it to me
nonstop,
constantly. Well, it was just one person, and it took us at least a year to figure out who it was.
But it was no, because I had it narrowed down
to 2 people.
Almost immediately, I had it narrowed down to I think 3 people. One of them was just given out to me because for a while we were just blaming everything in the Discord on him. Like, I checked the time that we started.
All right, what was it?
9:14.
Got it.
And because of that, we started blaming him for everything. Like because we found out that he was making a couple different accounts. He made like 2 or 3 different accounts on Twitch to like just like message other people. Because what I like to do sometimes is I'll just go through Twitch, link like a low name streamer, like somebody with like 4 or 5 views. 10 people will flood in, 20 people will flood in, and we'll just like ask them absurd questions. A lot of times, if it's a girl, they'll ban us.
Yeah.
They always ban us. I'm banned in a bunch of random streams. One stream I got recently banned in because I sent like 20 people there, and she noticed that like I was a streamer, and she banned me because they were like saying somewhat racist things. Like one guy was like, "Hey, can you stop playing this?" And put a try hard emote, which is like
it's
the international black person,
right? That's just
type
like a
thing.
constant on Twitch. They're trying to be super racist. They just put the black thing.
And they said, "Can you stop playing this try hard music?" And they posted that emote in there where they clearly wanted to say something else.
And then they all got banned.
Well, because she let it go and she was a good sport about it for so long.
How many viewers did she have?
She had like, prior to me, I think 4.
So you just doubled her viewers.
I gave her about 20 viewers because she went up to like 30 at one point because it just got so big. Like everybody, because when people start flooding in,
is that what you do?
Every person starts flooding.
Is that you guys just go to like low level streamers and then just start harassing them?
There's so many people now where like I've linked their streams and I follow all of them, right? Like because I just try to like show. I mean, in general, right? Like it's joking. Yeah. But I want to see who's like actually good because like if you can't banter with people on Twitch, it just like. I think that your career in general on Twitch is just going to crumble anyway. Yeah, because you need to learn.
So you're testing these people
somewhat, and also it's entertaining. Like making some crazy shit up. Like I'll type it. In chat.
Well, that's fine.
Like I'll say like in World of Warcraft, I'll be like, hey, I got a warrior question for you.
Yes.
So the other day I was at Walmart and I brushed up against a woman, accidentally came inside my pants. Should I buy that woman Plan B? Stuff like that. Just like crazy like copy pasta.
You know what's funny to me is that posting. You just said that shit, and that should be something I'm like, oh, that's fucking crazy. But because it's you, it's like...
That makes sense.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. It's like just variations of just like crazy shit, and I'll just throw that at people, see how they take it. It's funny. A lot of times get some good reactions. Sure. Some people don't take it well. This girl was getting like... multiple people were coming in, getting banned, and then making new accounts, getting banned, making new accounts. I wasn't doing really anything. I was like saying stuff here and there, like not even like anything nearly offensive. But because they were saying stuff that was offensive, they took me as like the leader, quote unquote, and banned me. Which, although I was one of the persons that did link it, she permanently banned me. Messaged me. It was like, hey, if you like streaming, you should really not do this. I was like, I mean, honestly, like I didn't expect them to do that, and also like I'm trying to support smaller streamers. Like it's not a bad thing, you know what I mean?
Do you remember why you told this story?
Yes, because while they were getting banned, there was a guy making new accounts and just like throwing random crazy names. We narrowed it down to one guy, and that's why I started blaming him for like calling you, because we thought that he...
So this guy had been like, was that the actual culprit? Was it him?
No.
It wasn't even him.
No.
So you just told this fucking story. I thought this was going to be the person who's been calling me the whole time.
Because that guy just randomly got thrown into it, because we were like, okay. There's another guy that does the exact same thing, where he makes like different accounts. Like he used to come to my Twitch stream, the same guy, as a name called About the Boys.
Yeah.
Which is like, hey, why aren't you hanging out with the boys?
Yeah.
If I was in girl streamers or like, I'd go to like other girl streamers, even some guy streamers, and I'd be in their stream helping them play World of Warcraft or something.
Does this
kind of networking? And he'd write entire paragraphs as this account name called About the Boys.
Yeah.
Like, hey, can you please release our friend Yames? I know he's an incel and he's clearly looking for an e-mommy to take care of him. Sure. Something like that. Like
a copy pasta link internet
just
thing.
Another copy pasta.
Sure. And it isn't because he's making it up, but I get it.
And like, because he'd do that, we'd also blame that on the other guy that we blamed for you. But instead, it all came back to being this
either of these two... Well, the person who calls me all the time, does he listen to this podcast?
I can't really get a read on it.
Yeah.
Because I know that he has watched some of them. I know for sure he's watched...
Because
I would say probably at least 4 or 5.
Every time that he remembers me, or like I pop into his head, he starts calling me. I have no idea.
Me and you were in Discord.
Yeah.
And he's in that Discord.
Sure.
So he saw that you were in Discord with me.
And then he's just like, oh, I'll start.
Because he prank called you right as we joined Joanne and stuff. And then you're like, I'm prank called again.
So those are essentially the two reasons why I'm constantly getting prank called.
Which was funny because like you were getting those every single day.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. I mean, that's not as bad.
This is the crazy one.
Because I think that everything was just like dying down.
Yeah.
But come to find out, you were just getting both simultaneously, constantly.
Oh yeah, right.
And this prank calling. And
if you looked at my phone, I have. Let me show you how many numbers I got blocked. keep talking, but like it's literally.
So we got to the point where we just like didn't know who it was. It was frustrating us so much. which this is outing me, probably going to get me canceled, but they sent one of those crank callers.
Yeah. Okay, real quick.
That is 4 full scrolls.
Yeah, it's. I have
That's
so many
4.
numbers blocked between prank callers,
That's insane.
prank callers, telemarketers. It's so much because of this. So, knowing that, I went to the movies, right? By myself. I went to go see Peanut Butter Falcon. Needed to see it.
Oh, okay, I remember that you went to go see.
Yes. So I'm in line getting popcorn,
Of course.
but I'm nervous that, for one, somebody's gonna see me here alone, and 2, I'm gonna miss like the previews to the movie.
Yeah.
But I want to get the popcorn and candy. That's what I wanted to do.
Of course.
So I'm waiting in line, and it's taking a long time. It's like the day that it's like $5 Tuesdays or Thursday. So a lot of people are there.
Yep.
And I'm one person behind, and my phone rings at around 9:30, which is late for telemarketers, but not late for the prank caller. Yeah. So I'm like, I know what this is. It's a prank caller. Answer it. So the person says, "Hey, is this David Miller?"
Whoa.
And I was like,
Get the fuck out of here. Don't tell me who I think it is.
"Yeah, I don't think you won't know who this is."
Okay.
And I was like, yeah. He goes, "Hey, this is Domino's headquarters. You want a free pizza?" And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, you must have signed up. It's the Domino's on 27th Street." And I'm like, "Are you serious?"
This is the best day of my life.
And he was like, "Yeah, you just drive on down there and pick it up. We'll have it waiting for you." And then
It's a sting.
let me tell you, I go, "Okay, I want to believe you." And I said, "Hey, you don't know this about me, but so many people are constantly prank calling me. It's like a literal reoccurrence. It's like telemarketers. It's crazy, right?" And they were like, "Oh yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, no, it's we're real. We're like a real person." I was like, "You're not a robot. You're nothing." And then I said, "Okay, just because I'm so skeptical, I'm gonna ask you a couple questions, just like verify for real."
Yeah.
And then I said, where are you guys located? They're like, Milwaukee on 27th Street. And I was like, okay, you're telling me that if I just show up, I'm going to get that. And then I was thinking, because at this point, they just kept saying, "Yeah, you got it. No problem." Right?
Yeah.
And I'm asking.
This guy clearly didn't want to deal with it.
No. Yeah. Well, and I keep people on the phone a long time.
Yes.
I don't let them go.
Yeah, you did that to me today.
Sure. And I just keep the conversation going.
I told you specifically, I was supposed to hang up on you 10 minutes ago.
I was like, one thing that's weird is I don't ever remember signing up for this. I don't really sign up for things because I get called all the time. So it's crazy to me that I won. But I'm happy that I'm a happy camper. Like, I'll take it.
Yeah,
and they're like,
I like pizza.
and then I said, so at this point, I believe them. And I'm like,
Oh.
I got it.
That's where you fucked up.
And I said, okay, so it's on 27th Street. Which where? Like the 27th Street's long. Like what location? And he goes, "Yeah, honestly, I don't really know. I'm actually from the corporate office. I just know it's on 27th Street. Like, I think in Milwaukee." And I go, "You're from the corporate office? Where is that located?" And they said, "Atlanta." And I was like, "This is a Milwaukee number." And then the guy started laughing, like giggling.
Yeah.
And then he just says, "David Lee Miller." And you don't know who this person is, but he's just this guy that I have been working with. He's just like a coworker of mine.
Really?
He just got my number and prank called me at 9:30 in the p.m. Dude, I'm at the fucking movie theaters. I'm waiting in line for popcorn. People skip my line, and get this, it's so fucking long that I actually run into somebody at the theater, and then they know that I'm here solo. I run into Trill Bill, and I couldn't get popcorn. I was like, what the are you out of your mind?
Does this guy know that you get prank calls?
He had no idea.
But then, partway through, how did he not feel bad and go, "This isn't a prank call"? He kept on saying this.
He did it for so long. There was so much, and he went for so many hoops, and this is the same guy that I didn't know him. He didn't know me. And one day we just saw each other from work. Yeah, he just started firing guns at me, like, and then I was like, "Oh, that's funny," and then I just reacted like I got shot, like,
and then it turned into every single day.
Yeah.
But each day he expected you to do more.
Yeah.
So at one point you actually shot yourself in the target.
Blood.
That's insane. It would have been a better story if he went to the Domino's and they go, "We found you, Randy Belling."
We got him. Fuck.
They tackle you.
Damn it, they got me, boys.
They fucking cuff you. They figure out. We know that you've been posing as David Lee Miller to get out of your bills, Randy Belling.
I don't know how he went for so long without really giving it away. I just saw a movie.
No, stop.
I just
Okay, for the one audio listener, David is on his fourth pair of glasses. Constantly, that banging that you're hearing on the table is him taking off different glasses. Now he has a real pair of glasses on, and he's wearing them like a grandfather because clearly it's fucking up his vision because he has contacts on to wear his 3 fake glasses that he has. Well, 2 sunglasses, 1 pair of fake glasses. Now he has his real glasses on, and it's clearly hurting his eyes, so he's wearing them like a grandpa.
No, these are fake ones.
Those are not fake ones. Those are your most expensive glasses.
$400.
Brag about it, man.
I mean,
I don't like it either because, one, they don't go with most of your outfits. They're good glasses. They don't go with most of your outfits, though. Whenever you go, hey, should I wear this with these glasses or these glasses?
And
everybody picks like your $20 glasses.
Yeah, most people pick the cheap ass bitches.
And those never are picked.
You know,
when you're just wearing them casually.
You know, if I gotta be honest, most people, it's about a 50-50 split.
No, because when you're picking an outfit, nobody ever picks those glasses. But when you're out and about, every time that you wear them, and you just wear them with like a random outfit, they're like, oh, those are, what are they, Balenciagas or whatever?
These?
I don't know what the fuck they are.
I mean, I don't really care what name brand they are.
What are they?
I don't know. You tell me.
You don't know anymore.
I forget. It's Burberry, but whatever.
Burberry. Yeah. You'll get that every now and then. People will be like, oh, those are Burberry, huh? And it'll make you.
You know what? I didn't like these glasses until 2 random guys, different days, never seen them before. They're like, hey man, nice glasses. And then I was like, yeah. Yeah, they are good, nice.
I also don't like it because I was going to say that you light up when people say that, but you don't light up with like normal people. Like if I got complimented, I'd be like, I'd like get a real big smile, happy on my face, and you would try to ignore it.
I play it off like
you'd be like, yeah, no, I don't know.
These, I don't know. I just threw this on. I didn't even think about it.
And then later, call me up. Hey, you won't believe that fucking another person just came up. It's my Burberry's.
It's constant. It's a constant thing I go through.
And like, I understand it, right? Because you're what is she? Your niece or your cousin or whatever?
I don't know.
No, your cousin.
Sure.
We were over at your
parents' house,
and she noticed that they were because she's like a hype beast.
Yeah.
And she like noticed that they were Burberry.
And she thought it was fake.
And you were like. You were trying to like play it off cool.
I was like, oh, and you didn't know it was like that?
I was so angry because I was like, I know how happy he is that she noticed it, but he's clearly never going to crack a smile. He's never going to get happy.
Don't need to. Don't need to. Because, and the thing is, she was like, are those Burberry? And I was like, oh, these? And I was like, you don't think.
Yeah.
I got a style like that?
And it sucks because like normal people light up, but you light up a different way where you showing no emotion. You try to throw some sarcastic comment out there, and it's like you have the little Pillsbury Doughboy inside of your stomach, and he just got poked.
And I throw it.
He's like, woohoo!
And I throw it.
And I can catch the woohoo because I know when you're feeling yourself, and you get that every single time that somebody recognizes something that you.
Is this how girls try to be cute?
No. They usually have hair. Typically.
I was talking to some guy at work.
Okay.
And he's about 33. He looks about 33. About 33. 27 to 33.
Okay, does he look 33 or is he 33?
This is
or is he 33 and
this
looks
is the
33?
interesting thing.
Okay.
I was trying to figure out what his age was. I like guessing people's ages.
which is
Not
rude
young,
thing that
not
you like to
young, not young. Older.
do. Just like people that
I
it's
just go.
rude to do it to.
I go. How old are you?
Like 70?
To anybody, right?
Yeah.
And you know what? People are uncomfortable. I don't know why.
Also, that's not the only uncomfortable question. You know, when I was younger, like middle, like 13-ish, like middle
Sure.
school, there was like guidelines. Never ask somebody their age. Never ask somebody how much they make.
And I ask both those questions all the time.
Those are your two favorite questions.
Lately,
Also,
no.
lately your favorite one.
Are you in love? Yeah. that's been my favorite one lately.
Did we tell the story about how we? Yeah, I think that we kind of
Yeah.
touched on it, where we harassed this woman. Well, not harassed her. We just asked her questions, as we do. We try to make people uncomfortable. It's
Yeah.
funny to us. You asked her a bunch of questions, and I walked over, and you were like, "Okay, well, I'm done with this conversation. Hey, James. Hey,
Yeah.
you want to ask her some questions?
Yeah, we did.
She's answering, and we did a flopperoo.
And then you just hit her with the same questions.
No, I hit her with like three of my 8 questions.
Yeah.
Were like questions that she had asked, and she was like, "Those are the questions that David also started with."
Yeah.
Which was the "Are you in love" thing.
Yeah. So I asked this guy, and he's like, I tell people 21, and I was like, that's weird. You're easily 27 to 33. And I said, ha ha ha, you're like 27, right? He's like, how old do you think I am? And I was like, that. And he's like, okay, then I'm 20. And I was like, how old are you? He's like, I don't know. I'm not going to tell you, David. And I was like, why not? And he's like, maybe it's something I'm self-conscious about. And I said, what? You're like a girl. And then he's like, yeah, I just don't like telling people.
You said, "You're like a girl," and then you gave him a nipple twister.
Yeah. This guy's like 6'3" though, and like good looking.
Okay.
So it was weird to me.
And he tells people that he's 21.
Yeah, he doesn't like telling people his age for whatever reason.
And
So
he doesn't look 21.
no, I mean he looks older. He looks like 27 to 33.
Like, and by older, do you mean that like he's a 21-year-old that might smoke a lot?
No.
Or,
Like he's just straight up 27
he
to
looks
33.
aged.
Yeah.
Like he looks withered.
Well, I said, how old do you think I am? He goes, 23. And I said, what? You nailed that. Most people don't get it right. And he's like, I wouldn't imagine why. And I was like, why did you say that? Be very specific. And he's like, I don't know, maybe. And I was like, say it. Say what it is. And he's like, the hair. And I was like, yeah, that's fucking right. Yeah, the hair. And then,
and then he said, "You fucking bitch, you look 33." And he walked away, stormed off.
so I didn't, because I'm a man. I'm trying to get an answer.
You pry.
So what did I do?
Just say that what you do.
I said, okay, I'm not going to ask you your age, but I'm going to ask you questions that might give it away how old you are. So I said, what's your favorite Batman? What actor plays your favorite Batman? And then I asked, like,
What did he say?
He was like, I don't know, the newest one. He was dancing around it nice. I said, okay, what's
This guy's 40 and Michael Keaton's his favorite.
No, he didn't say Michael. He's like, well, the newest one.
Yeah, he said the newest one because he's trying to play.
Yeah.
He didn't want to give
Yeah.
away that it was Michael
like,
Keaton. This guy's 43.
Who is your favorite cartoon growing up? And he goes, SpongeBob. I'm like, damn. And I said, who was your favorite talk show host? He goes, Ellen. I was like, fuck. And then I said, how old are you when you got your braces? Or like, how long ago did you get your braces off? He's like, I've never had braces. I was like, damn it. I couldn't get it. I couldn't pry. Couldn't figure it out. I don't know what are good questions that you can ask to figure out your age.
Favorite band.
Favorite band? That's telling. That's a good one.
Yeah, favorite band when younger.
Oh.
Not current band. Favorite band as in your heyday, you know?
Yeah.
Like in middle school, what was your favorite band? High school, what was your favorite band?
Maybe. I don't know. He says he's self-conscious about it. I couldn't get it out of him.
Really? He's self-conscious?
It's weird, right?
What is he, a girl?
I don't know. He might be a girl.
Wait a second. He's gay?
I don't know. Maybe.
No, because
might be gay.
one, you called him a girl a couple times. Two, he said Ellen?
Yeah, he said Ellen. He was just trying to say the most. These ones are yours.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you grabbed them from over there.
I don't even know how many I have left.
I fucking hate it.
I got none left. This is
So
it.
I've been drinking a lot lately, and I don't like
Alcohol?
it. Yeah, because
Or water.
I I black out so much when I drink now.
Yeah.
Like almost every single time. And
What
it
do you
doesn't
mean?
matter how much I drink really. I just black out. And Trill Bill never believes it because I'll just say some crazy shit when I'm drunk.
Yeah.
And I remember glimpses of it, but I just like don't remember what I said.
Yeah.
Like I'll just say some creepy ass shit, weird shit. But it's hilarious. Because it's funny. Always funny.
Okay.
No, not the creepy things where I'm in love with them. Just like, bitch, I'll fuck you. You know what I mean?
Why?
No, not shit like that.
Why?
But he'll be like, you didn't black out. But literally every single time I black out.
Hey, maybe
Maybe I shouldn't drink.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been
Or maybe they're making alcohol different.
I've been taking a hiatus on really drinking hard.
I mean, you didn't really get drunk in Vegas.
No, a lot of drugs. A lot of drugs.
Weed.
Just weed. Yeah, I make that seem a little bit more dangerous than it is.
It's really weird too because it used to be difficult to make you and I black out.
Well,
you not so much. It was just like you.
I would just throw up
just
pretty quickly.
You'd throw up and you were fine. But me, like, I remember we went to South Carolina.
Yeah.
And we did these things that we called classics, which is.
I think we've told this before.
No,
maybe we haven't. I don't know.
Never really went in depth on this, but there was a while, like I don't know, 6 months, where every time that we drank, we'd call it blasting off, or we'd call it drinking classics, depending on how we did it. So if we did it in a beer bong, it was called blasting off. If we just drank them casually, it was classics.
Yeah.
Which what it was Four Loko mixed with Red Bull.
Yeah. Well,
for those of you who don't know,
the
classic Four Loko had caffeine in it on top of being a very high alcohol content.
Okay, what I have to say about that is that the kids drinking that before pussies. Because no, like legit, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Caffeine and alcohol, like that. I think.
I mean, we do fucking vodka Red Bulls.
I used to when I was young,
but it was an insane amount of caffeine.
When I started drinking around like 11, when like I don't know, like
badass
17, roughly. I wasn't a heavy drinker.
Yeah.
But it was like, casual. But there was like urban legends, like, man, this kid had 1 Four Loko, and then he had to get his whole stomach pumped. Do you remember that shit?
It was never 1 Four Loko.
But that's what they would say. Do you remember 1 or 2? They'd have that guy had 2 Four Lokos, and they put charcoal in his stomach, and I was like, wow, that's crazy. And another one was, dude, this guy was drinking alcohol. He threw caffeine. He just drank a pot of coffee. It was the craziest blackout I've ever had in my life. Now it's like,
I mean, we used to black out pretty hard. Like there was a time where we go up to this Whitewater. It was like a college party town. We've talked about it before, and we just blast off at 8 a.m.
Sure,
just boom, Four Loko, some 5-hour energy, Four Loko, or we'd put Red Bull, Four Loko. Some sort of pre-workout.
Yeah.
We'd mix it with something with caffeine.
Yeah.
Just to blast off.
Right.
Which would give us energy for the whole day.
Right.
And we'd get really fucked up. Because then we'd casually drink after that. And our casual drinking blacks out normal people in general.
Sure. Yeah. That's well, not anymore. I don't think I have that tolerance.
No, you definitely don't.
There used to
drink much at all.
No, I just have decided to like tone it down. But yes, there was that heyday of really going crazy.
I guess I don't know how to drink and just not like go hard.
It's easy. You just say no.
See, but like then I just don't like drinking.
I mean, I enjoy
because then
drinking.
I just feel uncomfortable.
Why?
I don't know.
Well, I burned through that. I used to feel uncomfortable. There was that anxiety of, you know what I started doing? So there was a time that I felt uncomfortable being in bars without having a drink in my hand.
Okay.
That was like a weird thing, and I was like, I don't want to drink. Like I don't really care. And then I started doing this. I just started keeping an empty bottle in my hand.
Really?
And it was like,
but it's not really that for me. It's my anxiety.
Is that what it is?
Like I don't like being out in general. Like if I don't have to go out and like people aren't doing anything,
you have the alcohol to suppress it.
Well, because I have FOMO, like I have fear of missing out.
Yeah, get rid of that.
Therefore, I have to like just go out, and then when I'm out, I'm like, God, I have so much anxiety. I can't talk to people. I'm seeing a bunch of people that I don't really talk to on a daily basis. I need to get hammered in order to talk to these people.
That's
and
so
not like
we
fucking.
we go through our lives so differently.
Yeah, it's way differently. But then I just like start drinking.
Yeah.
And then when I drink, it's like, hey, I got to be the most fucked up person here.
Yeah.
And I just always become the most fucked
Where
up.
Where does your brain go to that thing? How does that happen?
I don't know. I just start drinking, and then I love being. I don't know. Maybe I need to stop drinking because I just love being drunk so much, and then I just like.
It's fun, but like.
I don't like it.
How many times have you done it?
So much.
So like, why doesn't it lose it for you?
Yeah, it does because like I don't have that. Before there used to be this time, right? Like senior year of high school, like right out of high school.
Yeah.
It was like, hey, if we're not going to like, because we were getting into these bars all the time.
Yeah.
Like snuck into these bars. If we're not doing that, I'm having a terrible weekend. Like,
yeah, well,
because
sure.
I needed to get drunk. Like that was what I wanted to do. That was all I ever wanted to do was just party and drink.
I like doing it because I thought it was just really fun to do.
Me too. That's how it was. I just wanted to do it. Now I don't even like look like I don't go to the weekend and be like, oh, this weekend I want to get really fucked up or anything.
Yeah.
I go, hey, this weekend I want to, like, me and you have this conversation all the time.
Yeah.
I want to go into this weekend not do shit.
Yeah, I like that more.
And then it turns
That's
into
way better.
Somebody goes, hey, it's my birthday. Let's go out.
And I'm telling people no now.
And then we just go out for their birthday and then we get hammered.
Dude,
I get hammered.
that when everybody started turning 21, I was like, dude, this is too much. Everybody needs to celebrate their 21st birthday. Fucking skip it, dude.
21 was rough on me. That should have really steered me away from drinking.
I'm starting to realize that that's what weddings are going to be.
Yeah.
Everybody's
going to have to get married.
I'm already done with weddings. and
we didn't even make it to the reception yet. Like, we haven't actually made it to their party yet.
Yeah, in the past couple of years, I've been to 1, 2, 3, 4.
I love weddings.
I think I've been to 6 weddings.
Yeah, brag about it, bro.
It's like,
I mean, I've been to a few weddings.
I get it. We don't need to do it anymore.
I like weddings a lot. Weddings I'm fine with because it's just like, I think that I'll have a lot of fun with weddings in a couple of years too. Like when we're not seeing people as much, and then
I got a new fan of the podcast today.
Did you?
Yeah, I think so. Well, I'm not certain. It always gets me nervous when I have a relationship with somebody where I feel like we're friends.
They don't know you fully.
Yes, and then they find
know
this.
all the racist things that
they know this new. Then they find this new thing about me.
Yeah. And
I always have to warn them, and preface everything.
There's a lot of bigotry.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And this is my friend at the coffee shop.
The one that I know.
Yes. Her.
Really?
Right. Very cool person. But what I'm scared of is I feel like I might have mentioned her somewhere in here. Yeah. And I don't know if I've said anything crazy or you have.
No, you talked about her very nicely.
Hopefully.
I talked about her as nicely as possible because you spread a lie about her when you first you did tell me initially that she called me like a douchebag.
Oh yeah, I did.
She was like you said she was like, yeah, I know James Schutz. He's a douchebag asshole. And
I just said that.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I
was like, I never had like a poor rapport with this girl.
Yeah, like, she's great.
Yeah, she was a real nice girl.
Yeah, very nice. And we were talking about that movie Midsommar because she had seen Hereditary before. Right, it's fine.
I just didn't like that. Clearly, that was on your mind all day today. So,
oh yeah, I legit told like 7 people.
Yeah, I know.
So I told her, and I explained to her specifically why I didn't like the movie, very specifically. Mm-hmm. And she's like, "Wow, you should really just have like a podcast." And then I was like, "Uh-oh, this girl doesn't know what she's stirring up."
I forget that you literally tell nobody.
Nope. Yeah, people will talk. I talked to this girl I've known her for 7 months now.
Remember that girl that you were in love with?
Which one? There's been 7.
The most recent one.
I don't know her name. Hey, we don't speak her name around here.
I didn't say her name, but the most recent one.
We don't mention her anymore because I just got over her. Okay,
yeah, we just got over her. Okay, but I told you this, and this really. You said that you didn't have any more. Like, stop. You don't need to do this. I fucking hate you so much.
Finish.
So the most recent girl that you talked to, you never told her that you had a podcast either. And
She
when
knew.
we were hammered, and remember, I was screaming, "He loves you,
Yeah.
he loves you," and then our buddy Pfeffer was like, "I write your mom's prescriptions,"
Which is funnier.
and we were all trying to get all of our information out, and she was like, I think she said something like, "Oh, you guys got a good dynamic together, you two. You guys are funny."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, you should watch our podcast. We talk about you nonstop." I told her that.
Yeah.
She goes, "But David, you never told me that you had a podcast."
Right.
And I was like, "Yeah, that guy's fucking. I don't know what's."
Well, I don't tell people because I think
No, you just.
we have different mentalities about it. You hold on.
No, you have
Yeah,
other
hold on. No, wrong. Incorrect. You're gonna say you're scared to let people failure, whatever. No. It's that I personally think that this is more interesting when people just discover it.
Okay. So then she said, "Oh, hey, podcast. You should do it." And then you're like, "Hey, I do one with my wife on your friend
So
that you know also."
what makes me nervous is her
So
going
had she
through.
watched any yet?
I even know. It's just today she discovered it.
You said we have a new fan.
Maybe I said we might have a new fan. I don't know.
Dude, what's up with you?
Well, I'm just saying.
Dude, you're spreading rumors.
I'm out there trying.
Hey, as a person, I firmly stand against rumors. So I need you to just not do that on my podcast.
Well, I'm out there grinding, hustling, getting fans day by day. I'm giving out pamphlets for people. Please watch the monologue. Please watch the monologue.
That's it.
I mean, that's what I got to do.
I give out entire canvas.
Oh, is that what you do?
Yes.
No, I don't believe
with
it.
all of our. Are you joking my ass? You're telling me every single job that I go to, I don't hand out an entire canvas with all of our information, 2 headshots, also a couple more body shots of me. Some of them, I mean, there's a lot of nudity of me on this canvas.
Okay.
But I do give it to every single customer that I have throughout the day. I can't make that up. Like at all.
Well, I'm very happy you did that because they laughed at my fucking face when I told them to watch our shit. Every person. This fucking sucks. I hate it. The monologue.
It doesn't even make sense. There's 2 of you.
Yeah, but those stupid bitches left it.
There's 2 of you. Why would it be a monologue?
Isn't that like a duologue?
Suck a fucking dick. No,
Yeah.
no, mono is completely different than duo.
I don't know what it fucking
don't
means. Who
fucking know.
gives a fuck? I don't know. Fucking, we're going road. Cut this. We're
Also,
out.
we're not even close.
We're out. Fuck it. All right. See you guys next week.
Midsummer.
Fucking sucked, dude.
Yeah,
Fucking sucked. Hereditary.
we saw a
shit.
movie. You
No,
and I
we
saw
didn't.
a movie.
What was it?
We saw
Joker?
Joker, yeah.
Joker could go fuck himself.
So we went to go see Joker.
yeah,
and there was
Joker.
this big,
Joker schmoker.
So there was this big thing right before it, where before the movie even came out, everybody was like, "It's promoting hate. It's promoting fucking for
Yeah,
people to
I mean-
shoot up things." Right before me,
The only
and
thing
you
it
left,
promotes is Joaquin fucking sucks,
that
dude.
guy's a fucking
He's a
trash
fucking
actor.
bitch.
Dude, you know what he should? You know what he should stick to? Sticking his dick in a floppy disk.
Yeah, you fucking pussy, dude. I'll beat your ass. Joaquin, you're a fucking bitch, dude.
Hey, don't beef with Joaquin, man. Hey, we already have open beefs with CVS.
Man, fuck you,
Who do
Joaquin.
we have open beefs with?
Huh?
CVS.
CVS, Steven Spielberg,
Steven
George
Spielberg,
Lucas, fucking
feel like there's an actor.
Tony from work. Go fuck yourself, Tony.
Dude,
I don't know, fucking.
I do fucking hate Tony.
I
I have open beef with.
You know what?
No, I have an open beef.
You got
with David Fraley.
David Fraley, go fuck yourself,
fuck
David
you,
Fraley.
David
If you
Fraley.
manage to make it to this far, which you probably don't,
But you never do because we mention you and then you don't bring it up.
you're a fucking cunt.
All you do is you see
You
it.
comment on every one of these videos and you don't
watch it.
you don't watch them at all. Fuck you.
He comments on it. Hey, maybe fucking T-Boss should replace.
Yeah, I saw it. I read every comment.
I read all of them.
There's
too.
2 comments usually, but hey, eventually we're gonna get 3, and guess what? I'll still be reading them. And if it gets to like 5, I'm done reading them.
Yeah, never reading them.
Too big. Too.
Honestly,
we got too huge.
I've given up.
Fuck it.
I read every other comment. I can't do all.
One for them. One. No, it's a lot of reading. It's a lot of reading. That being said,
we haven't done masturbation in a while.
no, skip it. I don't even want to.
This is our
fine.
masturbation.
The only thing I want to talk about is today. Right before I came over, I tried to jerk off, and I couldn't get. Dude, I don't know. Some Pornhub is jacked up in
Dude,
my
I
phone.
figured out that I can't come while standing.
That's skip. Next conversation. Skip.
Let me talk about Joker. So I'm coming to pick you up for Joker. We're about to go to it. There was this big, like, everybody's like, "Oh, Joker's going to incite violence," all that. Right as I pull up to your house,
Yeah.
I get this thing saying, "Security increases as threats during Joker premiere.
Oh yeah,
Increase
on your phone.
Yeah,
It was just a Google
increase
alert.
in Milwaukee.
Oh, in Milwaukee,
Yes,
dude,
I
we
go
didn't see shit.
there was like a few cops.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
But when I open it up, it goes, there hasn't been any threats yet, but we're increasing security just in case.
And it was fine.
Literally fine.
Did anything happen?
No. And also, the movie's not even that violent.
And the only thing that sucks is fucking Joaquin, dude.
Yeah.
That fucking.
Hey, that movie, perfect without Joaquin.
You know why
Perfect.
You know why I'm sick of Joaquin? His fucking talk show interviews.
I like him. They grew on me. I watched the most recent one where, like, he was just like, Jimmy Fallon was it Fallon? Yeah. Fallon was
He's on Fallon?
Yeah, he was just asking, like, typical talk show host questions, which just always fall flat, like, if you just stick to the script and just ask, like, these normal questions. And Joaquin's like, what are we doing here?
You know what? I don't think,
He's too, what's that word that you always use? Fucking
pretentious.
Pretentious. He's too pretentious.
Yeah,
he's good and he knows that he's good.
He's a good actor. Fucking stay off of talk shows.
I'm not going to do like fucking what is that? I'm not going to do like multiple movies. I'm only going to take the scripts that I like.
Oh my god, I'm gonna sell my sex tape to like a real I'm not gonna just put it on Pornhub. Go fuck yourself, Joaquin.
I'm going to stick my dick inside of this fucking electronic device.
Yeah, fucking Joaquin.
I watched that movie too recently.
Oh, her?
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie's good. I like it. I mean, Joaquin's fantastic in it.
Dude, I've never, like, after that movie, right?
Yeah, I loved it.
I just looked over at my fucking computer tower and I started making out with it.
Yeah.
I swear to God. I swear to God, I can't make it up. I literally, like, if this thing opens up, right?
Yeah.
Fucking stuck my tongue in that. Right? And I'm fucking tonguing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
To get underneath it, I try finger blasting it.
You know,
And the trick is when you like touch a computer, you gotta go in and up like that, and it fucking comes every.
Do you remember
time.
the line that you said to me that really got me?
No.
I'll do the joke for you. It is a good joke, but dude, I just got done fucking watching her, and it made me want to kiss my computer on the neck. That's the joke you told me, and that's a better one than that.
Well, because it just like comes to me, dude.
Yeah, that one was way funnier.
Because when it was actually happening, and like they started dirty talk, because there's a point where he starts dirty talking with his like his operating system or whatever.
Yeah.
Which is Scarlett Johansson. So like, I mean, come on, dude.
Come on, I'm gonna kiss my computer on the neck.
I'm going to fucking lick its neck. I mean, I'm going to lick it, blow on it, make it a little bit horny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Was my fucking computer moaning? I don't know.
I don't know. You
Have
tell
I
me.
not?
Is
Have
that
I
a fan? I don't know.
Have I not ran CC cleaner in about 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Might have a virus. Did I catch that virus? I don't know. We'll see in a couple weeks. But man, I've never been so fully torqued to a voice.
I know, it's nice.
It's Scarlett Johansson.
It's sad, dude.
Coming.
Spoiler alert. Fucking Joaquin still
kills
sucks,
himself.
dude. Joaquin fucking blows, dude. I fucking hate you, Joaquin.
Trash fucking actor, dude.
You know what's be funny? Of the 14 people, one of them's Joaquin.
Joaquin's like, man, dude.
We lost him as a fan as well.
I supported you guys for so long. Supported you guys for so long. I was really rooting for you guys. I was telling all my friends in Hollywood, none of them would give it a chance. And I gave it a chance. And you guys lost.
Hey, let's put this out to people. If we've talked shit to you, which I mean,
stand by it.
I've talked shit to so many people. We should you know what? If you want to be a guest, fuck it. If you've been talk shit and you think you can clap back,
Yeah, if you've made it this far, we've talked shit about you.
I invite you on.
You come on.
You're allowed. You're allowed to come on.
You can be a guest.
And it can't just be like, oh yeah, you sort of mentioned me. It has to be like a legit, bring it to my attention, give me a timestamp, and be like, this is when you talk shit about me, I'm going to respond. And you know what? Fuck it.
If we talk shit about you, your family members, anything.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Sure.
Because here's the thing. I don't give a fuck about you or your family.
Specifically the cunt of grandmother.
No. I'm talking about everybody's family, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm coming for you.
One thing about the girl at work, she was like, because she knows I like the retard word. Yeah. She doesn't like that word, which is like because come on, it's like it's the one. It's fucking. It's they're getting rid of words. They're getting rid of my favorite words. I don't know. Yeah. Take away everything. Fuck them. And then she says, "Do you say the see you next Tuesday word, which is cunt?" Yeah. And I was thinking like, she doesn't know the level of crazy. I called one of my best friends' grandmother's a cunt, and like I just really dug in, and I go, yeah, I probably touched on it a couple times, but I know specifically.
Then she goes, "Do you say?" And then she said the N-word out
Yeah.
loud. She couldn't say
Like,
the.
whoa, hold
she couldn't
on,
say the
I don't
other-
go that crazy.
She doesn't say the other two words, but she blurts that one out, and she's like,
Yeah, turns out she's just racist.
"Okay, you say that word, that's fine." Then she starts splurting out all the fucking Asian racist words. I was watching the Bobby Lee podcast.
Yeah, I could feel it coming as soon as you said Asian.
Yeah, I was watching the podcast with him
Yeah.
on H3H3. Did you watch that one yet?
Yeah, I watched it.
Really funny.
Yeah.
I like them talking about all the racial slurs for
It's pretty good.
because I like that he goes, yeah, I just didn't really take offense to what he said on that because he said one of the words that doesn't apply to him and it applies to Chinese people.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm Korean. That doesn't
Yeah.
apply to me. But then he goes, yeah, I used to get called it all the time.
Yeah. Okay, so Bobby Lee is very funny to me because that guy is just all he cares about straight up is being funny. He doesn't get offended, right? And he should not be like
Unless you attack him.
when it comes to somebody who's truthfully fantastic in like representation, he's like just straight up hilarious. One of the funniest people. But if he's trying to be a representation of the Asian community, he might not be your best leader because that guy will just
Oh, he had that issue one time.
he calls himself a weasel. He'll flip flop. He'll change it. He'll say whatever the fuck he needs to get out of situations.
He had somebody come up to him and he like because in his act like
Yeah.
Bobby Lee is one of the greatest like performing
He's hilarious.
comedic acts.
Yeah.
Like his entire like performance is just so good.
Everything he says is amazing. Love that
He
guy.
says really funny things,
Yeah.
but on top of it, when he's on stage, like from what I hear, he's just like so eccentric. Like everything's crazy. He drops his pants. There's a lot of nudity from him.
Sure.
He said that one time he had like this really like attractive, good-looking guy.
Yeah.
That was like Asian.
Sure.
And he's an actor.
Yeah.
And he went to one of Bobby Lee's shows. Bobby Lee obviously did his thing, dropped down his pants, went ooh,
Yeah.
ooh, ooh, ooh,
Yeah.
and does like his little song and dance. And then after the show,
Yeah.
I guess the guy like came up to him and was like, "You are a disgraced Asian."
Yeah.
And he goes,
Yeah.
"We've worked so hard to get like I worked so hard to get where I am, and there's so many other Asian people that have worked so hard, and you just brought disgrace to it."
Weird.
And it made him feel so bad.
Yes.
Very, very bad.
I know. Yeah, I know.
And he knows
and
the
that
guy
guy
to this day.
And that guy's fantastic. I don't know. That guy's just fantastic, and he just gets brought down all the time.
Yeah, I don't know why people attack him so
The
much.
reason why I want
He'll
to,
get like attacked.
I know,
literally
I
get
know,
choked out.
I know. He's great. The reason why I bring him up is because you're bringing up the Shane Gillis thing, where Shane Gillis was super racist against Asian people. So Bobby Lee had his take on it, which was essentially like he's in the comics favor, either or, right? And he's like, yeah, he shouldn't have said it, and you know, whatever. And then they read the statement, and Shane Gillis was like, yeah, or something like, okay, I guess SNL is going their separate ways. More of a Mad TV guy, anyways. And Bobby Lee read it, and he goes, "What?
We'll have
him on right now."
No, because at first he was like on his side. He was like,
Yeah.
whatever. It just wasn't that funny. What he was saying
What?
wasn't because me and you kind of have the same take on it, right?
Well,
Because
my take is this. It's
Was
not.
it-
Was
it's
it
not
funny?
funny?
No. But you got to try, and also
that's what like it's for.
that's what it's for. You got to try,
Yeah.
and it's hard. It's when you look at it, you're like, how did that guy not know? Honestly, what his intentions were? Was he trying to be racist? Was he not? Maybe not. I don't know. I'm more on his side, but whatever. Fuck it.
I never.
I
know.
wouldn't have made the joke like that. I wouldn't.
Yes.
But hey,
'Cause
maybe
he
it would
went
have
pretty
worked.
in depth on it.
Yeah, he went. Yeah,
and I don't think that he has like. There's just certain people that just don't have the rapport. For that.
but anyways, the Bobby Lee thing.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting to
Sorry.
that because my take is still also
sure.
the same thing. Like, I don't hit on comic.
Yeah.
Like, if comics try things and it doesn't work and it's like, you
Yeah.
know, kind of edgy or whatever. Okay, sometimes it's out of line. This one was kind
Yeah.
of edging to be on the line.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And also wasn't funny. And
Yeah.
that's what kind of really brought it
Yeah, it's
down,
like the Kramer
was
N-bomb thing.
They went a little bit over the top.
Yeah.
But Kramer N-bomb was just clearly racism.
Oh
Like,
yeah, that was just crazy.
that's just racism. This
Yeah.
one seemed like he was trying, was falling flat, but then he doubled down on it.
Yeah,
Double fell flat.
sure.
Bobby Lee's take on it was, yeah, you know, comics just try these podcasts.
Yeah.
I've done and said things that I needed to cut out so many times. This guy, he just clearly like it didn't work.
Yeah, he didn't seem like necessarily super in his side, but
the
also
big
not
issue for
against
him
them.
was that it just wasn't funny, but also he understood because him as a comic, he knows things.
But as soon as he found out that
But
Shane Gillis
then he
was
said
like,
to Matt Taven, he was like, "We'll have him on tomorrow."
yeah.
He goes, "Hey Shane, we'll have you on."
Yeah, you can come on the podcast.
It's really good.
That's dude. Bobby Lee is
One of the best.
I think he's currently my favorite person to watch. I think he's just like the most off the cuff funny.
The issue
At least
is,
on podcast. And I wish that guy fucking had stand up everywhere. I wish I could watch his stand
he
up.
also, I checked his tickets literally last night. I checked tickets.
Yeah.
Because like they were plugging him on the Edge
Sure.
podcast. Hey, check out his tour. His tour is literally just in the corner of the United States that he lives.
Oh, right where he lives.
So it's like
So he does.
it's like 3 California places, Nevada,
Yeah.
and like Portland.
I gotta say that shows how talented that guy is because
He's also an actor. Like,
yes, he's done the amount of relevancy that he's maintained for the past over 20 years at this point.
yeah.
Without realistically,
And with really good shit on too.
There are some people that grind hard that are everywhere. Bert Kreischer's a great example where he's constantly promoting
A really good Bert Kreischer, amazing business.
yeah, sure, one of the
Also,
top.
one of the top comedians in general because like he just gets his shit out there. But as far as promoting himself, he's one of the best.
But Bobby Lee is so like
Nonchalant, doesn't give a fuck.
and has managed to maintain this like
naps for 23 hours.
everybody knows Bobby Lee. Everybody like generally. I mean, not everybody likes him, but
You know what's also crazy about it is that he took such a hit in his career because like he'll even say it like Mad TV was seen as ghetto.
yeah.
And like doing that skit comedy, like he was always like kind of the Asian guy that they threw
Yeah.
there in general. I mean, Hollywood in general isn't accepting of Asians really. Like they don't really cast many like Asians in lead roles.
Yeah.
He'll always talk about like, yeah, like for a while in Hollywood, a bunch of Asians would just show up in ninja costumes.
Yeah.
Because that was the roles that we were given.
Yeah.
They didn't. There was one like scene where he went there and gave like an honest like, and they were like, "Hey, when you run around, can you be a little bit more
Oh right,
Asian?"
yeah. Honestly, like I should just link to all of these Bobby Lee stories
'cause they're great.
Yeah, watch this because we don't need to do all of his shit.
Yeah.
One thing I do like though is
How
Bobby
he bounced back.
Bobby Lee
That's what I was
talked
getting to, is that
right.
because he had
Yeah.
so many setbacks like in the early 2000s, getting labeled,
Sure.
and then also like coming back and being one of the top comics. Also, like being claimed, like Joe Rogan said, one of the funniest people alive.
Yeah.
Like, great guy. Fucking love him.
One thing that I gotta say is that although Bobby, he was probably like there was not a lot of Asian roles, dude. If you go on Mad TV and you watch some of his old skits, that guy just plays the most generic, over the top, super racist characters, like super Asian.
Because
Really,
that's what they wanted.
I know,
That's like-
and it's like even like currently. I watch them back and they don't make me laugh at all. Like it's so dated,
Yeah.
but it's like it's really interesting to watch it
How did
because
he get away with that? And or how did like Mad TV think, oh, this is all right?
have you ever seen Big Trouble in Little China?
No.
It's a movie with Russell fucking
Crow?
no. What the fuck? Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell's the main character.
That's the,
It's a fantastic.
He's the wrestler that does
It's
the
a-
ankle lock, right?
No,
Oh.
it's a fantastic movie.
That's
Whatever.
Kurt Angle.
And there's a lot of it's a lot of generic Asian stereotypes. Essentially, there's like a grand wizard in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby Lee just dresses as that and then makes it even stupider and more generically Asian. And it's like, this is just.
I do.
And he's just saying "Hi-ya!" like just like saying super like oh like all of those noises.
Yeah, because he'll every now and then do those like really hardcore.
But he's really good at it, and I don't know.
What was that one movie? Shit, it was Crouching. It's
I
Crouching
don't know.
Tiger,
I have
Hidden
no
Dragon, I think, or something like that.
Is it a Bruce Lee movie? I don't know what that is.
If that's a Bruce Lee movie, then that's not right.
I have no
It's like
idea.
a comedy play on of like
Kung Fury.
No, of,
It's not Kung Fury.
It's for sure not that.
Okay.
It was like a play on of like the like generic Asian action films. You
Yeah.
know, like the where it's like, hey-ya! But then
Yeah.
their mouth moves like a little bit later.
Oh,
they
right.
played on to all those. This movie is actually the first time that I cried of laughter. Was a scene in that movie. There's this person. They take their baby, and it falls down this hill.
Yeah.
It rolls down this big ass hill, and it's rolling and rolling, and you're like, that's kind of
Yeah.
goofy. And then it rolls on, and because it's the starting of the movie, you're just like, okay, this is set up for like this guy
Yeah.
to be like this big like karate star or whatever, and then it's like funny from there. But it starts off with this scene, rolls down the hill, it gets to like this path, and this woman goes, "Oh, baby,
Yeah.
so precious, so
Yeah.
precious." It takes it and rolls it down because it's like hill, pathway, and then more hill.
Oh, and it
goes,
just, like, yeah.
"Oh, precious baby," and then rolls it down.
And then
the
it
hill
keeps
again,
going.
and it keeps on fall. I was like 5 at the time.
Yeah.
that was
No, that's a really funny joke.
that actually was the first time I cried of laughter.
What was that movie?
Yeah,
And you don't know,
I
you don't know the
remember-
name of it?
I think it's Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, something like that.
Did you ever watch? It was back. I think it was on Spike TV or MTV back when we were like in
I could only watch that every now
grade
and then.
school or middle school, and it was just they would take Japanese shows. It was MXC. Do you know what that show is?
I've heard of it.
MXC is essentially. Do you know what Wipeout is? The American show.
Yes.
It's essentially that, but Japanese.
Yo, yeah.
Yeah,
I remember those.
But everything was completely Japanese, and then it was just dubbed over. It was just dubbed over, and it was legit really funny.
remember that.
And that became Wipeout. That's what that is.
Yeah.
And then the
Actually,
other
I do
one,
remember
the
that.
other one was straight up Ninja Warrior, not American Ninja Warrior, the Japanese Ninja Warrior, where these fucking people. Ninja Warrior, or at least based on what the TV show dubbed. I don't know if it's true, but this is what the show was. I could be completely wrong, but in the show, these people they wanted to be the Ninja Warrior so bad that they would quit their jobs and like build essentially the Ninja Warrior.
They still do that to this day.
Right.
An American Ninja Warrior.
They would build it in like the back, but they would quit their jobs and their families would be like, they would leave their families. And like their family, you have to quit. And he's like, no, I have to be the Ninja Warrior. Like this guy was a firefighter, and he built the whole arena in it, and he would practice every day just to like do it, be the first Ninja Warrior. He would come every year just to win, and then he finally gets to the competition, falls in the water in the first, in the first fucking thing. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? This guy ruined his life. And I'm just watching. Dude, I would watch it every fucking day. These people would try so hard.
No,
And nobody could ever accomplish
I
it.
do remember the MX. I don't remember it
Ninja
being
Warrior MXC.
I don't remember it being called MXC, but I remember that
me see.
because like they'd always like interview like these Asian women, and like it would be dubbed over, but it like clearly wasn't moving with their mouth. And they'd say like this.
Yeah, that's it. MXC.
Okay, then it was that.
Yeah.
But that was also very funny because then they'd be like, they'd say like all these crazy.
Yeah.
And probably.
Right, well,
it
they're-
probably wouldn't sit well. in
Oh, it's
today.
super racial. I guaranteed. Their mouths would just be moving, and then like American people would dub over it. And as a child, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh, Japanese people are so crazy. Like that's just what you think.
And then they'd play it, and like these people would just get fucking smashed.
And,
Like-
and on American television at the time, that didn't exist.
Yeah, like they were
Wipeout didn't
they were
exist.
decapitating women. and
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
with
Oh,
these
yeah.
fucking cushions.
Brutal. It was brutal. They would just like fall. Yeah, they would just like have boulders like falling on these people. They would like there'd be mudslides and it's just fucking
remember-
hilarious.
I remember that shit. That was,
That and Ninja Warrior. I think it was on MTV or Spike TV. I don't remember where it was, but I watched
yeah.
it all the
No,
time.
the American Ninja Warrior.
American Ninja Warrior is
no,
too
yeah,
Americanized.
American Ninja Warrior, and I watched both. I watched Ninja Warrior, and I remember you saying, or I remember what you're saying. Like I remember people
Yeah.
always doing that. It did seem like watching between the two, there was more of that, where like these people would give their whole story,
Yeah.
and then they'd just fall flat. Like, immediately.
Well-
because I remember like not that specific
Yeah.
one, but I remember it happening so many times. And I'm just like, why did we just waste 20 minutes listening
Yeah.
to this person's story, watching their family? These people clearly went to their house, did this whole film crew just for us,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
to watch them for 20
Yeah,
seconds.
because they
For
film
them
it
to-
all, and they know
and
in
they're,
post
like,
like
slapping
yeah.
themselves, getting all hype,
Yeah.
and then their getting hype lasts longer than their run.
Oh,
that
yeah, that-
doesn't happen in American Ninja Warrior.
Right, in
because now
right.
if they get the 20-minute slot,
Yeah.
that person's like setting a record. Like that person's going
Yes.
in, and it's like, or you got
just
like,
just the way you're right, just the way it was filmed. You like, okay, I got 20 minutes left.
Which
You
is
know this is
good.
about to be crazy. But in the Japanese one, you literally were like, this is edited where you have no fucking idea if this person's gonna
because
kill
you
it.
had to go to, before back then you used to have to go to, was it Japan or was it China.
It was.
You
I
gotta
don't.
You got to go to.
Let me
Asia.
look it up. If I'm wrong and I'm just racist, I'm sorry.
But I do remember, like, because they came out with the American Ninja Warrior.
Yeah.
And prior to that, like, there was like Americans that used to go on the like.
Yes, they're used to. Yeah, and you'd be like, "What? It is Japanese."
Yeah.
Thank God I'm right. Could have got canceled.
Like literally, like I remember, like Americans going to Japan, literally,
And
just
they
to
fucking sucked.
And they always
were trash. And I was like, God damn it! Can we just represent?
But now you don't see really fucking
No, you don't
Japanese
even. You don't see
because they probably resent us.
Well,
They're
it's like this is what bothers me about it because like legitimately in the Japanese one, based on what the show said, it could be wrong, but these people. This is their lives. Their families are leaving it. In the American one, they're like, "Go, honey, you got it." Like you have their stupid.
No, they always have like 50 people.
And they cut to their family, and I was like, "You guys don't fucking get it." I like watching the Soul Warrior up there. His family has given up. He's exiled from the community, and he still fucking fails.
And then they like go to their fucking house and be like, "Get away! We don't."
Yeah,
he brings no honor to the family.
Right, I know.
Show him out.
Dude, that's what made the show good.
And like because the grandfather was actually a ninja, he'd pull out a samurai sword and he'd, get the fuck out of here, motherfucker. And he'd like threaten him to get out because he was actually a ninja. He was like, my grandson will never be a ninja.
And then when he accomplished his goal, but none of his family's there.
Back then,
and
nobody accomplished it.
In the crowd, a man disguised. It's his father. He was there the whole time.
Takes off his
only like one, back in the day, there was only like one person.
Literally one person every year.
Yeah, it was just like one.
Now it's like,
well, it's because it was way harder.
I don't know if it was.
There was 3 stages. So
there's still 3 stages. There's still all that.
What there is?
Yes, but the thing was, I remember watching a whole episode.
Yeah.
And seeing people not make it past the first stage.
Yeah.
And like the normal one. Now the American one, you see like 5 people make it through. I mean, granted, I think it just comes down to like people know what to expect.
Yeah, now.
There's not like as many new obstacles because it's like kind of reused obstacles and stuff. At the time, those were like brand new obstacles.
Well, also, on the American one, they, like, everybody's like athletic and they're like CrossFit trained and all, they're all like prepared. On the Japanese one, they just let like random bitches do it sometimes. And those were the funniest because they were so fucking bad that you were like, oh, this bitch is about to eat it. And she would jump, slide, smack her face in it, and then just get drenched in hot water. I was like, haha, you stupid bitch.
Because that's the thing, like, not to be sexist.
Yeah.
But like back then.
Yeah.
Dude, no woman ever wanted to
right, but nowadays it's like girls have it easier because their body mass are.
I think that they also have different obstacles. I might be wrong.
I don't think so. I think it's the same because it
might be the same.
A lot of times,
I remember them having different obstacles.
I could be wrong.
I might be wrong too.
We don't know. We have no idea. But the American one,
I remember but like I remember going because that used to be my favorite show. Like as a kid was watching that on.
Right, the Japanese one, the girls never made it. Yeah. But in the American one, it seems like
even then, like I just don't remember.
Girls do make it in the American one.
Many people in general making it.
Yeah.
I think that I remember like when I was like 8 or something like that because me and my brother Adam, we always used to watch it, and I remember like me and him getting pumped. We're like, you made it past stage 2.
Yeah, and then, I know, it's crazy.
Because then stage 3 was just a race. Do you remember?
It was climbing up, straight up
the tower, and it was like just a race against time.
Yeah, and nobody could ever do it.
And it was like 40 seconds or something like that. You had to climb up like 20 stories.
Yeah,
and literally just for people to make it past stage 2, and you got to see stage 3. That was like I remember Adam coming up to me. He goes, "You won't believe this shit, dude. Fucking somebody just beat stage 2." I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Yeah.
Where did they find this guy, dude?
Yeah, he's insane."
Is it? And then come to find out, it's like Splinter from the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, it was him.
It's actually a rat. It's just this fucking rat.
He's real.
He's real.
He's real. It's him.
And then it cuts to, you think that it's like Ninja Turtles. It just cut to like normal turtles.
Yeah,
it was just turtle.
But it is a rat.
It was a rat, and Splinter smoked a lot of weed.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah, but god damn, was he a ninja?
The last thing I want to say about this is one of my favorite ones as well.
This was something I didn't even know I had in me.
Yeah,
was to talk about American.
No, Japanese, the original Japanese.
American.
Yes,
I didn't realize I had such hard beliefs on it.
One of my favorite people was this man. He came pretty consistently, and he was a showman, right?
Creamed?
I don't know who. And he would get past one event, and then he would like strike a pose, Like he just
Oh,
he
yeah.
just killed it, right? And the crowd would go crazy. And then he goes to the next one, right? Strikes another pose, goes to the next one, and
Was this in the Japanese one?
yes,
Yeah,
he wasted so much time that when he finally almost got to the buzzer, the time he got to the buzzer and then it ran out of time because he did all the poses and he never finished.
I really like that because like Asian culture is so much different than like American culture.
Oh, Japanese culture, or
Like
yeah.
no, just like Asian, like because even like
Eastern culture is
Yeah.
I guess way to say it.
yeah, like China and Korea, they have
Yeah.
like their like esports league.
Yeah.
Like, I remember just cringing so hard, but it was so cool for them. Like when Overwatch
Yeah.
play, like there was this big thing, like Overwatch players would come out, and like if they were like a gun shooter in the game,
Oh.
they'd do like this roll and go,
And the crowd goes crazy. And I'm like,
are crazy,
dude, and dorks in America are like, wow, so much.
Yeah.
That's what it could be like.
Well, it's the fucking weebs, dude. It's
Yeah.
those fucking weebs. They get so excited about it. But yeah, no, that
Speaking of weeb, Style Bender is a straight up weeb
is he?
in the MMA. Dude, he loves, that's why he's called,
Yeah, I know that, but is he like that big on anime?
dude, he drops Naruto poses.
Yeah, I know.
He does like the fucking, I don't know
That's sick.
Naruto. So like he'll just,
He does that every fight.
and he
I
goes,
told you that he does because he also does the fucking flip and like
yeah, I know, but he does
That guy's-
like the jujutsu, like the ninjutsu.
shadow jitsu. or
Well, I don't.
whatever the
Yeah, I
fuck
don't watch the show, and I
I've
wish I
never
could.
watched Naruto.
But my roommate like is super on. So, he in an interview he's like, if you guys don't know, it's an MMA fighter. He's the middleweight champion right now.
It's Adesanya
Israel.
Israel.
I don't know.
Adesanya.
Yeah,
Izzy. They call him Izzy.
He's
and
the last style.
The last style.
I don't know how to pronounce
this
his
guy.
name. He's fantastic.
Brand new age, Anderson Silva. He's a very mobile striker.
Yeah, he's crushing it right now.
With like amazing takedown. Like if you just watch him in general, this guy also has like you didn't see it in that because he fought another striker, which the middleweight's known for having great strikers in general. And you don't know that much about UFC in general.
I don't know about UFC. Let me. Yeah, you want to finish that if you want to.
But this guy, yeah, he's the brand new middleweight champion. This guy's been crushing it. He's 18-0. He just is going on a rampage, throwing strikes that you've like really never seen before. Very quick. One of the fastest people.
Yeah.
Fastest hands in MMA and at middleweight. That's like not if you're quick. If you're quick
he's
in middleweight,
a fucking weeb, dude.
he's a weeb.
So this is what I'm like, okay, this is kind of fucking dope. Naruto is a show about fighting, right?
Yeah.
It's a fighting show, and he's a fighter, one of the top in the game right now.
Yes.
And one thing about anime that I'm not a huge anime guy, but it's like the stare down is a very like a known thing. The two guys striking a pose and ready to go.
Yes.
So I don't know the
Setting
characters,
the tension and all that.
but I'll put this is the picture.
Which one is it?
I just got to it.
What's he look like?
It doesn't matter to you. The people know. Essentially, the guy strikes a pose where fucking Stylebender goes like this, right? He puts his hand out like that.
There he goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the other guy in the stare down at the weigh-ins hits the other pose without knowing. And it's like it's like a frame, like a picture perfect.
Because these two guys that were fighting, like
Yeah.
obviously there was a reason why he was fighting this guy.
Sure.
Well, I forgot his name already. Whitaker.
Yeah.
There's a reason why he was fighting. He was known as the pound for pound
Yeah.
best fighter at one point. I think that he got some sort of injury. That's why he was Izzy was the interim, the last stylebender. He was the interim champion.
Yeah.
But at one point, Whitaker was like a top three,
Sure.
maybe
Yeah.
even one pound for pound fighter. Had multiple, like, fought in multiple weight classes, stuff like that. And it's dope that.
Yeah, so Stylebender essentially did the pose that he was trying to do. He's like, I'm going to do a pose for Naruto, and his opponent did the opposing person's pose without even knowing. And in his head, he was like, oh, this looks exactly like the show. Like, I'm doing this for fucking real. And it just like hyped him up for the fight, and then he beat the shit out of the guy. not Whitaker, but like another. I'll show you the picture after this. People will see it on the screen.
Yeah, fucking Izzy put a clinic on. I thought it was over after the first round because literally right as the round ended, Izzy landed a shot that clearly knocked him out or dazed him.
He knocked that guy out twice.
Yeah, he knocked him out at literally the bell.
The bell.
And he got saved by the bell. He walked over and was like loopy. But he was a warrior, got fucking back into it. put up a pretty decent fight. Guy was throwing fucking.
Yeah.
That guy was throwing bombs.
Sure.
Whitaker was throwing bombs at that
Yeah.
motherfucker. But Izzy is just so fucking fast.
I also don't know how he managed to take that punch in the chin and then hit him with a 1-2 and knock the guy out.
Literally, like
Yeah.
it was like I said, Whitaker was throwing bombs. Like
Yeah.
clearly, it seemed like
A punch that would have knocked me out for sure.
yeah.
And Izzy took that
He
shit.
took
and,
it and just fucking.
and then
gave
while
one straight.
getting hit, the accuracy to hit him like back, like
Not
precise.
once,
Twice. Yeah.
because one
Quickly.
was just a straight right on the chin.
Yeah.
and then the other one was a fucking hook to the.
And his like
And it was
his
in-
reach does help because he was so far back. But it's like that shit was fucking crazy.
Also, like it wasn't like a. I don't know. It's really weird for me watching lanky guys fight.
Yeah.
Because hooks never look that strong from them, and
It doesn't.
Hooks always kind of look like jabs to them, even because
Yeah.
like they don't have a whole lot of bend to their arms, because they're able to throw these hooks at like range. So it's like good for them, obviously, and clearly they have power because they knock people out.
But I liked what he said after. He's like, precision always beats power. And I'm like, yeah, that's a dope thing to say.
And it's not only that, like
Yeah.
even if he doesn't have power, like a lot of power is speed. Like
Yeah.
if you're throwing the punch fast,
Yeah.
it's got power.
Sure.
Like, and that guy's clearly fucking fast.
Yeah.
Like every one punch that Whitaker was throwing, it seemed like Izzy was throwing like fucking 4. I know.
We're out.
Oh, yeah.
We're out of
You know
time.
that we're fucking at like even more than that.
Yeah, I know, because we started late. Hey, everybody. We
So,
made it. Somehow, again, I don't know how
This keeps on happening.
we...
Have nothing.
And we... I mean, if you made it,
No,
fuck
we're
it.
stalemated. I haven't been posting on social media. I should do that more. I'm trying to stay off social media as much as possible, though.
I mean, it's good for you. You get addicted to shit.
Yeah.
I'm officially off Instagram. But hey...
Oh,
What?
God, that's a good story.
Oh, yeah, you missed it.
He's off Instagram.
Hey, we're not going to perpetuate why. I just don't...
and-
Whatever.
That guy saw me going through Instagram, and
No, we don't have time. Don't pause.
I showed a few pictures to him.
We're done with this.
And he goes, "Come on, just let me
Cut the video.
Just let me use your Instagram."
Cut this shit.
We're out.
We're out.
Peace out, cunts.
Subscribe.